Goals Journal, and on March 30th we'll be releasing the Business Goals Journal. So today I'm going to break down how to set and achieve goals in a 7-step method, which is to write, balance, research, affirm and commit, visualize, act, and celebrate. And this is the method that works for me. I'm sure there's other methods out there. But before I start on future goal setting, I like to look at past accomplishments. Having a mental picture of your past accomplishments will build confidence and courage. So the first step, well, the step before the first step would be, what have you already achieved this year? Maybe you do want 100 clients. Maybe that's your goal, but maybe you had 20. So take a picture of that 20 and post it up as just confidence, and just to add a little. Maybe you want to write 5 books, but you wrote 1. Take the 1, put it on a pin it up. Maybe you wrote 1. Maybe you made 1 CD, and your goal is to do 5. But start keeping track of the things that you are proud about, the things that you have accomplished, and keep that in front of you as well to give you encouragement. Also, you may not have achieved as much as you want, but what are other people saying? If other people are saying, "Oh, I love the way you do this," or "I love the way you do that," keep those. When people send me emails, sometimes I'll post them out, I'll print them out and put them on the bathroom wall. When you feel a little, discouraged, you can say, "Hey, this person appreciated that I sent them a birthday card," and keep that in front of you. So I call that bragging rights. Make sure you keep the bragging rights first before you start setting goals. That'll give you some encouragement. First, write your goals down. One of the key elements of goal setting is to write them down. You can only improve your business if you have a clear idea of where you want to go. You should set both short-term and long-term goals and make sure that every goal is SMART. That's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and has a time limit. So specific, make sure it's specific. For example, if you're a writer, your goal may be to complete my first book by October 13th, 2015, followed by a book signing on Thanksgiving weekend. That way you can work backwards, okay? I know I'm having my book signing on November 13th. Start planning the party. Start planning it, and that way you need to work backwards. Now you need to get your cover design. You need to get edited. So start backwards, where you want to be, and then work ahead. Measurable, setting up a system for measurement. That could be, and review it each month, keeping track of quantifiable improvement like financial progress, like grades, your sales, client referrals. So whatever measures, whatever numbers you're looking for, how do you keep track of that? If you want to have 50 new clients, how many clients do you have now? How many do you need to have each month? Attainable. Set goals that are challenging, but ones that are actually realistic. Choosing goals that are too big and too overwhelming could set you up for failure and disappointment. Realistic. Am I talking too fast, or are you guys good? Okay. Realistic. Sometimes you might have to renegotiate the time frame. Sometimes you may not be in the time frame. You have to set a new time, and that's okay. Make sure you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. If you can't finish a book by Thanksgiving, it's okay. Maybe you want to do a booklet. Maybe you want to change it to 50 tips. That's what I did. When I wrote the first Goals Journal in 2012, it was not the journal that I wanted, but it was in demand, where I still was working with people and they wanted something in their hands. Next year, the 2015, is closer to what I wanted to do, but I first started with tips, 50 tips on how to achieve your goals. Then I started with doing goals with my own family, with my daughters. We just started with Boss. So a little bit at a time, you may have to change up the goal a little bit to get further to where you want to be. So, time limit. Date your goal. A goal that isn't dated is a wish with no urgency to encourage you to complete it. So setting a specific time frame will give you a firm foundation for planning and will increase your commitment. So on your worksheet, we may not have time to do it as I'm speaking, but on your worksheet you want to write down your top 3 business goals, starting with the one goal that you want to achieve this year. If you can't achieve any goal, what is the one most important business goal that you want to achieve this year? As you're